Welcome. Welcome everybody. We'll get started here in just a few minutes. About 5 minutes. All right, well, welcome everybody. I think this is who we're expecting this evening according to my app. So a couple of things, we'll give you about a 2-minute warning. We'll get started just a little bit early today. Okay, so we'll start at 5:26 right now. So we'll give you a 2-minute warning. If you can, grab something that is a little bit heavier, So if you do have a set of weights, that's great. Another thing that works well is, oh my gosh, a couple of cans of soup. You have like a really big, like a gallon of milk would also be great. Just something that has a little bit of weight with it. We're going to be doing some glute lifts and cardio, and then I think we're also going to hit some deadlifts too. So again, it doesn't have to be super heavy, just something that feels a little bit different in your weights. Know that this is an 8-pound weight. I have 2 4-pounders here. I can certainly just use those as well too for deadlifts. Okay, so water, light, heavy set of weights or the equivalent for you, and then a little bit heavier of an object. So find something that will feel a little bit challenging, but not push you over the edge. Okay, so 1-minute warning, 1-minute warning. We'll get started with yoga sculpt here in just a minute. All right, I did say 5:28. I guess I chatted for quite a bit at that time. Hi, welcome to Sculpt. I recognize all my friends here today. So welcome back to Yoga Sculpt. My name is Emily. We're going to have 60 minutes together today. So we're going to really focus on glutes. I taught this class on Saturday to a different group, and it was well received. So I'm going to do it again. So big focus on glutes. Please note if you have low back strain or any sort of tension in your low back, just ditch the weights if you're feeling that coming on. I have the same thing going on with me. I know I get a lot sensitive when I'm working on glutes. So just make sure you take care of your body, right? As I said, 2 sets of weight and a little bit of a heavier one, and we will get started in extended child's pose or whatever resting posture feels good to you on this Tuesday evening. So if you're heading to child's pose, bring your big toes to touch. Spread your knees as wide as feels comfortable. Place your forehead on your mat and stretch your arms out in front of you. A moment in child's pose to just settle into your mat. Even though lots of aspects of our lives have slowed down a bit, there still seems to be plenty to do. I invite you to just let go of any to-do lists you're carrying, any worries you're holding, any negativity that's floating over your head. Just let it go. Take a big, strong inhale through your nose. Let your ribs rise and expand. And then a big open mouth exhale. And let it go. One more big, strong inhale through your nose. Fill up. Open mouth exhale. Let it go. All right, so we have 60 minutes of yoga sculpt together. We're gonna add some weights. It's gonna get challenging. Know that at any time you are welcome to have a seat if you ever become overwhelmed. And then we're gonna say, everybody, know that I will challenge you. I will push you forward in this class, but know that you have the keys to the car, right? So you are welcome to modify as you need to challenge yourself when you feel calm. Know that you are in charge for the next. So friends, here in child's pose, I like to set an intention before we get moving. So go ahead and flip your palms up towards the ceiling if you set an intention in your practice. Today, I'm bringing the intention of working on the small things, noticing the small moments throughout practice where you can level up. You can put a boundary down and say that serve me. I invite you to see the little moments that can really add up to big moments at the end of your practice. So with the little moments in mind, exhale all of the air from your lungs. And then big, strong inhale through your nose, fill up. Big open mouth exhale, let it go. Good friends, flip your palms back down towards your mat. Take anything else you might need here in child's pose. And then at the bottom of your next inhale, shift forward, find a tabletop pose, Step your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Press the tops of your feet into your mat and then pull the sides of your body up towards the ceiling. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly and lift your gaze. Exhale, cat pose around your spine and tuck your chin. Inhale, cow pose, squeeze your shoulder blades as you gaze up. Exhale, cat, push the earth away. Inhale, cow pose, last time here, surge your chest forward. Exhale, cat, push the earth away. Inhale, return to tabletop, tuck your toes underneath. Exhale, downward facing dog. First down dog of your practice, perhaps of your day. Start to get into whatever routine calls you right now, whether that's pedaling out your feet, maybe shaking your hips, maybe looking underneath one armpit or the other. Perhaps rocking back and forth between high plank and downward facing dog. Whatever allows your body to come into this posture. Do that. All right, friends and yogis, move your weight to stillness and downward facing dog. We will refine. Spread your feet hip width distance apart. Arch your hips up and back towards the ceiling and then tuck your tailbone. Good. Surge your chest closer to your thighs. Soften your shoulder blades away from your ears and then squeeze them together. Spread all 10 fingers nice and wide. Inhale, rock up on your tippy toes. Exhale, melt your heels down towards your mat. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk your feet behind your hands. Take a ragdoll pose. So set the crown of your head nice and heavy. The top half of your body collapses over your thighs. Option to take for opposite elbows, to be still or to move. Tuck your chin. If you've got for opposite elbows, go ahead and switch sides now. Same thing here. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. And go ahead and release your left palm down towards your mat. Straighten your right leg and then inhale, twist open towards your right side. Exhale, hold here and breathe. Keep your left knee bent. Take a ragdoll twist here, ragdoll twist. Big, strong breath in. Exhale, release your twist and switch sides. Plant your right palm down. Open up towards the left side. Straighten your left leg, bend your right knee. Awesome work. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release to your mat. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Then take a generous bend in your knees and slowly rise to stand, one vertebra at a time. The crown of your head is the very last to come up. When you rise, roll your shoulders away from your ears and then forward. Plant your feet in towards your mat. And we have sun A flow first. Inhale, mountain pose. Look down, rise up, hold here and breathe. Press equally into all corners of your feet. Pull from the backs of your kneecaps to activate your quads, your hamstrings, and your glutes. Notice your glutes today, how they support you in every posture. Tuck your tailbone to pull the curve out of your spine. Tighten your belly. Inhale. Exhale, baby back bend. Cactus your arms, press your hips forward and gaze up. Inhale, back to mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Ride your breath all the way down and hang heavy. Inhale, halfway lift, press into your shins or thighs. Hold and breathe here. Extend the crown of your head forward. Soften your shoulders. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Tuck your belly button. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Plant your palms. Step your feet back. Hold high and breathe. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Charge your heels to the back of the room. Lift up on your kneecaps towards the ceiling and then squeeze your glutes. Hold it high. You hold just 4, 3, shift forward in 2, and 1. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway, pin your elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip your feet, lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Breathe in, yogis. Breathe out. All right, sun A, chaturanga options. You can always flow through the chaturanga I just demoed. You can take it from your knees. You can take high plank back to downward facing dog, or just hit it right back to down dog, okay? So try on different options. Yeah, let's get funky. Let's do 2 more breath to movement, sun A. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step, jump, float. Inhale, halfway lift, recruit your belly here. Exhale, forward fold, hang heavy. Inhale, mountain pose, press down and rise up. Exhale, baby back bend. Point your elbows towards your ribs. Inhale, back to mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Your chaturanga, your options that we just ran through. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Breathe in here. Breathe out. Good. One more time through. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step, jump, float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Grow nice and tall. Turn your pinkies in. Exhale, baby back bends. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low, your chaturanga, your options. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to a downward facing dog. Keep your hips up and back. Big breath in. Big breath out. Nice work, yogis. Sun B is next. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step, jump, float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Send your hips down and back. Reach your fingertips up nice and high. Hold here and breathe. Rock weight into your heels. Look down. Can you see your toes? If you can't, sit back 1 more inch. Draw your knees in closer together and then twist your inner thighs up towards the ceiling. Feel the activation in your glutes. Sit low. Inhale, chair pose. Reach up nice and high. Exhale, chair plane. Pull your airplane arms, pinkies in towards one another. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold is your release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right toes up high. Exhale, low lunge. Place your foot between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Reach up toward the ceiling. Hold here and breathe. Stack your front knee over your front ankle. Charge your back heel towards the back of your mat. And then shift your left hip forward in space to match your right. Inhale, crescent lunge, relax your shoulders. Exhale, warrior two, pivot on your back foot. Find heel to arch alignment and then keep that strong 90-degree bend in your front knee. Gaze over your front middle finger. Inhale, reverse warrior, right arm high. Exhale, windmill your arms, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, yogis. Breathe out. Second side, sun E. Inhale, reach your left toes up high. Exhale, low lunge. Place your foot between your hands. Inhale, prepare, crescent lunge, reach up toward the ceiling. Exhale, hold here and breathe. Point all 10 toes toward the front of the room. Charge your back heel to the back of the room. And then again, shift your right hip forward in space. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Open up other side. Press into the knife blade edge of your back foot. Gaze over your front middle finger. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, reverse, left arm high. Exhale, windmill your arms. Find a high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come down to your knees. Grab a sip of water, towel off. Nice and warmed up, friends. All right, we're gonna grab our weights here in just a second for bicep curls. But just a quick demo as we add them into our practice later on. So always travel through heart center in the big movements to protect your spine. In halfway lift, you can option to bend your knees or option to add a mirror row, okay? And then a chaturanga, your wrists are straight and strong enough as are pressed into your mat. If you use them, always an option. So we're gonna head to a little bit more of some fitness, cardio type work, and then we'll head back to integrating both of those things into our practice. So go ahead and grab your heavy set of weights. We're hitting up some bicep curls today, Oh, rather, we're hitting up glutes first. My bad. All right, ditch your weights. Come to a tabletop pose. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Press your knees in. Donkey kicks your right side. You lift and lower, lift, lower. Square your hips down towards your mat. Then flex your foot like you're stamping it on the ceiling. Lift, lower. Micro bend your elbows. Gaze forward. Recruit your belly muscles. Lift and lower here for 8, 7, 6. Use your breath. 5, for 4, 3. Pulse in 2. And 1. You pulse it high. Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Nice work. 3. Switch sides in 2. And 1. Drop your right knee down. Left knee's turn. Here we go. You lift and lower. Lift, lower. Same thing. Step inside. Stamp your foot on the ceiling. Pull your heel towards the back of your neck. Gaze at the top of your mat. Micro bend your elbows. Option on your forearms. Lift and lower for 8, 7, 6. Keep breathing. 5, for 4, 3. Pulse it high in 2. And 1. You pulse it high. Pulse for 8, 7. Super tiny. 6, 5. Tuck your belly button. 4, 3. High plank in 2. And 1. High plank. Step your feet back. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Hold it high here. Short time. Just 4, 3. Side plank in 2. And 1. Press into your right palm. Open up towards your left. Drop your right knee down. Knee to elbow. Pull and push. You pull. Push. Pull. Push. Pull. Push our time for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. With control. 3. Hold it high in 2. And 1. Hold it high. You pulse for 4, 3. Just your leg for 2. And one, high plank, just to transition. Roll onto your left palm, open up right side. Drop your left knee down. Knee that elbow, here we go. You pull, push, push. Inhale, exhale for 8, 7, 6, flex your foot. 5, you're almost there. Just pull it. 3, pulse it high. In 2, and 1, you pulse it high. Pulse for 4, 3, child's pose. In 2, and 1, take a child's pose. Stretch out your hips. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, nice work. Come up to your knees, grab a sip of water, towel off. Now we're heading to bicep curls. Here we are. All right, grab your heavy set of weights. Come to stand on your knees, Again, starting with bicep curls, pin your elbows in nice and tight to your ribs. Palms up to the sky. Lift and lower. You lift, lower, lift, lower. Option one arm at a time. Lift, lower. Relax your shoulders. Press into your knees. For 8, 7, 6, you've got it. 5, for 4, 3, pulse it high. In 2, and 1, you pulse it high. Pulse, pulse. Super, super tiny. Inch out, inch back. Looks like this from the side. Keep the integrity. 90-degree bend of your elbow. Push. Keep breathing. For 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, wide arm push-ups. In 2, and 1, drop your weights down towards your mat. High plank pose, walk your hands towards the edge of your mat. Option on your knees. You lower, lift, wide arm push-ups. Lead with your chest. Pull your chin away. 8, 7, short set. 6, 5, exhale. Just 4, 3, high plank. In 2, and 1, high plank. Drop down to your knees. Grab your weights. Hammer curls this time. Palms face in. Lift and lower. You lift, lower, lift, lower. Option one arm at a time. Lift, lower. For 8, 7, relax your shoulders. 6, 5, you've got it. Just 4, nice work. 3, pulse at 90. In 2, and 1, you pulse at 90. Push, pull, super tiny. Friends, going back to your intention, what tiny thing can you do here to level up in your practice? Can you zip your elbows in tighter? Pulse a little shorter. For 8, 7, use your breath. 6, 5, you can. Just 4, 3, wide arm push-ups. In 2, and 1, drop your weights. Walk it out to a wide arm push-up. Thumb and forefinger on your mat. You lower, lift. Inhale, exhale. Pull your chin away from your chest. Lower, lift. Short time, just 8, 7, what's your intention? 6, 5, you can. For 4, 3, on your knees. In 2, and 1, wide arm bicep curls. Lift and lower, Last set of arms here. Again, keep your elbows in nice and tight. Option one arm at a time. Pull the tension out of your hands. Loose grip on your weights. Lift and lower for 8, 7, 6. Keep breathing. 5, add a push. In 4, 3, rather press. In 2, and 1. Here we go. You lift, lower, press, pull, lift, lower, press, pull, lift, lower, press, pull, lift, 6, 5, just 4, no pulses. 3, this is it. 2, and 1, pull it in. Awesome work, friends. All right, we are headed to sculpt side 1, sculpt side 2. So class, I know you've been here in the last couple of weeks or so, but I've been focusing a lot on Sun B, so we're gonna do that again. At the top of your mat, I want you to grab your heavy, or rather your light set of weights, and then also your deadlifter, okay? So we're gonna start here in chair pose with your heavy weights. Inhale, chair pose, press up through your shoulders. Exhale, separate your feet, deadlifts. Here we go. You're down for 2, lift for 2, squeeze down for 2, lift for 2, and squeeze down for 2. Keep your knees bent. Your spine is always straight. Take care of your body. Press into your feet. Gaze forward. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Short time. Lower for 2. Lift for 2. You have 8, 7, 6. Straight spine. 5. For 4. 3. Chair pose in 2. And 1. Inhale, chair pose. Press up through your shoulders. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low, your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right toes up high. Exhale, low lunge. Listen, inhale, grab your light set of weights. Crescent lunge. Press up through your shoulders. Exhale, narrow rows. You lift, lower, lift, lower. Point your elbows towards the back of the room. Strong crescent legs. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Tuck your belly button. Option 1 arm at a time. Option drop down to your back knee. Lower, lift. Short time here. Squeeze your inner thighs for 8, 7, gaze forward. 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, crescent lunge, press up. Exhale, warrior 2. Draw your weights down below your hips, upright rows. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Option 1 arm at a time. Lift, lower. Short time here. Lift, lower. Point your elbows up for 8, 7, 6, 5. You got it. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse pose. Heels in, toes out. Tuck your tailbone. Lift your hip bones up towards your face. Sit low and then add a little pulse. Pulse your inner thighs. Super, super tiny. Press into your pinky toe. For 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, star pose in 2, and 1. Nice work, friends. Inhale, star pose, press up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse, right arm high. Exhale, pull, pivot, plant your weights high to low, plank your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come to stand at the top of your space. Clear your weights away, or option 2, grab 1 heavy weight, 1 light weight, any combination of them. We're gonna head right into some squats, okay? So spread your feet hip width distance apart. You can add an overhead press if you want to, or just keep your weight nice and tight at your chest, okay? Relax your shoulders, sit back with your hips. You lower and lift. Slow squats to start. For 8, 7, 6, 5, short time. Just 4, 3, squats in 2, and 1, regular speed. You lower, lift, lower, lift. Keep your chest lifted. Rock weight into your heels, and then allow them to be launch pads. What's one small thing you can do during squats to level up your practice? For 8, 7, 6, 5, keep breathing. For 4, 3, pulse it low. In 2, and 1, you pulse it low. Tuck your tailbone. Sit back. Squeeze your glutes. Short time. For 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, lateral raise. In 2, and 1, lateral raise. You lower, then lift. Lower, lift. Alternate legs. Flex your standing foot. Plug into, or rather, your flying foot. Plug into your standing foot. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Short time. Lower, lift. Straighten your spine. 8, 7, 6, 5, hip lifts. In 4, 3, left foot back. In 2, and 1, left foot back. You lift, lower, lift, lower. It's super tiny. Flex your foot down towards your mat. Plug into your right foot. Lift, lower. Exhale, inhale. Outer glutes. For 4, 3, a lateral raise. In 2, and 1, lateral raise. You lower, then lift. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Short time, just 4, 3, your right foot back. In 2, and 1, right foot back. You lift, lower, lift, lower. Short time, just 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, friends, nice work. All right, second side of sculpt side, we're heading back to that. Grab your light set of weights and your one heavy one. Start at the top of your mat, chair pose, chair pose. Inhale, press up through your shoulders. Exhale, deadlift. Spread your feet hip width distance apart. Bend your knees, lower, lift. You're down for 2. Lift for 2 and squeeze. Down for 2. Lift for 2 and squeeze. Down for 2. Lift for 2. Again, your spine is straight the entire time. If you catch yourself folding, that's okay. It just means you've reached your limit. Every body is different. 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, chair pose. In 2, and 1, inhale, chair pose. Press up through your shoulders. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, friends, let's get rolling. Inhale, reach your left toes up high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, grab your light set of weights, your sculpting set of weights. Press up through your shoulders. Exhale, narrow row. Second side, you lift, lower, lift, lower. Option 1 arm at a time. Option drop down to your back knee. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Short time here. For 8, 7, 6. Use your shoulder blades. 5. For 4, 3. Pulse it high. In 2, and 1. Pulse it high. Pulse for 8, 7, exhale, warrior two. Draw your weights in the center. Rotator cuffs out and in. Out. Out. Palms face up. Heel to arch alignment. Press into the back edge of your back foot. Out, then in. Exhale. Exhale, short time. Out, in. Out, in. For 8, 7, 6. Keep breathing. 5. For 4. 3. Squeeze your glutes. Just 2. And 1. Inhale, star pose. Press up through your shoulders. Exhale, horse pose. Stepping side. Settle in. Press your knees back. Sit low. Hold here. Short time. For 4. 3. Move your knees. In 2. And 1. Front and back. You go front, back, front, back. Just your knees are moving. Your upper body is completely still. Keep your feet as quiet as possible. Woo! For 8, 7, 6, 5, just 4, 3, star pose in 2, and 1. Inhale, star pose. You made it nice work. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse left arm high. Exhale, pull, pivot, plant high to low. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe up. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come to stand top of your mat. Awesome work, friends. Awesome work. Grab a sip of water, towel off. We have cardio coming at you next, cardio. So we're going to do a little bit of low impact cardio today, which is going to look like deadlifts. It's going to look like taking that deadlift weight and squatting up to a press, okay? That'll really get your heart rate going, believe it or not. Those kill me. They crush me. We're going to get crushed together. All right. So we're going to start with some dead weights. We're going to start with some dead weights. Again, low impact cardio. Bring your heart rate up. Spread your feet hip width distance apart. You know the deal. Down for 2, up for 2. You're down, 2. Lift, 2, and squeeze. Down, 2. Lift, 2. Squeeze. Find your own pace here. Again, see that your spine is straight the entire time. When you start to fold, that's your end. See, that's my end. I'm gonna go a little bit higher next time. Keep your knees bent. Woo! Short time. For 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, plant your right foot in 2, and 1, left foot back, stamp your right foot down, left foot back, here we go. You lift and lower, lift and lower. If you want to go a little bit slower, if you want to go a little bit faster, press up through your glute. The weight is really going to get your heart rate going. Short time for 8, 7, 6, 5, back to deadlifts in 4, 3, nice work. Just 2, and 1, back to deadlifts. You're down for 2, lift for 2, down for 2, lift for 2, for 8, 7, short set, 6, 5, for 4, 3, your right foot back in 2, and 1, left foot forward, right foot back, step inside. Here you go. Press, lower, press. Again, make it your own. Option lighter weight, option take it faster, option take it slower. Plug and push up through your left glute. For 8, 7, 6, keep going. 5, yes you can. For 4, 3, ditch your weight in 2, and 1, jumping jacks. You lift, lift. Gotta get some body moving, cardio in here tonight. For 8, 7, 6, for forward. 3, punch side to side in 2. And 1, punch side to side, you punch, punch. Option, add a little bit of a skater. Side to side, option, punch down. Use your breath, push, push, like you mean it. For 8, 7, 6, keep moving. 5, for forward. 3, step touch in 2. And 1, step touch. Nice job. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, let it go. Nice work, one more inhale. Exhale, let it go. All right, friends, awesome job. You can set your heavy weight aside. We're done with it, I promise. Grab a little sip of water, towel off. And then grab your sculpting set of weights. Whatever you've been using during sculpt side, we're hitting that again, okay? Stepping side. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold, half splits. Press into your right foot. Lift your left leg high. It looks like a glute press. Airplane leg with a support. Here we go. You lift, lower, lift, lower. Option, take it from tabletop. Lift, lower, gaze forward. Tighten your belly, square your hips, yeah? Little adjustments. For 4, 3, rainbow kicks in 2. And 1, rather rainbow lifts. You lift, right, lift, left, lift, right, lift, left. For 8, 7, 6, short time. 5, find your focus. It's forward. 3, left foot back in 2. And 1, send your left foot back. Inhale, crescent lunge, press up through your shoulders. Exhale, weights at heart center. Lunge, low. You lower, lift, lower, lift. Exhale, inhale. Point all 10 toes forward. Keep your weights at heart center, or option add a bicep curl. Lift, lower. Recruit your belly and your glutes to help you out. Stay balanced. Lift, lower. For 8, 7, 6, 5, short time. Just 4, 3, pulse it low in 2. And 1, 8 pulses. For 8, 7, home stretch. 6, 5, for 4, 3, crescent in 2. And 1, inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Draw your weights at heart center. We're not done with legs yet. Front lunge. You lower, lift, lower, lift. Inhale, exhale. Upper body's quiet. Option, hold it low. Short time. Lift, lower. This is it. For 8, 7, 6, 5, just 4, 3, you've got it. 2, and 1, inhale, star pose, parallel your feet, press up. Exhale, horse pose, have a seat, tuck your tailbone, add a little pulse. All right, friends, we're gonna focus on inner thighs here. Lift up your right heel, then lift up your left. Sit low, option to sit low or option to add a pulse. Option, alternate your heels, side to side. For 8, 7, 6, stick with it. 5, sit lower. Just 4, yup. 3, you're strong. It's 2. And 1, inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse, right arm high. Exhale, pull, pivot, plant, high to low plank. Nice job. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come to stand at the top of your mat. Grab a little sips of water, towel off. All right, believe it or not, we have one more standing song. This is it. We're at the end, then we have 2 songs on your mat. And then we have stretching and shavasana. So all the good stuff is ahead of you. Keep up with those small adjustments. Go back to your intention. What do you want to work on this last song, this last standing song? Okay, so grab your sculpting set of weights. Inhale, chair pose to the top of your mat. Exhale, standing splits. Drop the heads of your weights down on your mat. Extend your right foot back. Lift and lower. You lift, lower. Flex your foot. Pull your toes in towards your belly. Soften your shoulders and gaze forward. You lift and lower. Short time. Lift, lower. 10 your fingers. Here we go. For 4, 3. Rainbow lifts in 2. And 1. Star center. Center, left. Center, right. Center, left. Center, right. Center, left. Center, right. Short time. Center, left. Yes, yogis, you're strong. 8, 7, 6, 5. For 4, use your belly. 3, left foot, rally right back in 2. And 1, right foot back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Press up through your shoulders. Exhale, low lunge. Lower, then lift. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Inhale, exhale. Use your belly for 8, 7, 6, 90, 90. For 5, 4, squeeze your glutes. 3, pulse in 2. And 1, pulse it low. For 8, 7, 6, hips forward. 5, you've got it. Just 4, nice work. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, crescent lunge, press up. Exhale, warrior 2, you're almost there. Draw your weights in towards your chest. Front lunge, other side. Press, back, press, back, press, back. Exhale, inhale. You're almost there. Keep breathing. Option, hold it low. For 8, 7, 6, this is it. 5, just 4, 3, star pose in 2. And 1, inhale, star pose, press up. Exhale, horse pose, have a seat. Sit low and pulse. Okay, something a little bit different. Pull your hips up. Lift your heels and then press them down. Hurricane heels, press, press. You might hear my heels hitting the floor. That's how it's supposed to feel. Upper body is as quiet as possible. You'll feel it in your outer glutes, your inner thighs. It's getting them off. Stay tough for 8, 7, short time. 6, 5, what's your intention? For 4, 3, star pose in 2. And 1, inhale, star pose, nice work. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, pull, pivot, plant, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time in down dog, breathe in. Breathe out, let it go. Nice work, friends. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come down to your knees, grab a sip of water, towel off. How are we doing? We are going to hit a little more glutes and then core. I know what you're thinking. I know you're tired, but your glutes are the strongest muscle in your body, and you definitely can. So mind over matter, friends, mind over matter. We're gonna start in bridge pose. So pull some tension out of your legs and out of your core. We're gonna put it right straight into your glutes. So lay down, bridge pose, basic lifts, lift and lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Pull your knees in nice and close. Option to hover your hips, press into your heels. Allow your shoulders to be an anchor for you. Pull your chin away from your chest. Exhale, press and lower, lift and lower for 8, 7, you can, 6, 5, short time, just 4, 3, pulse it high, in 2, and 1, you pulse it high, pulse, pulse, super, super tiny. Yes, you can and you will. Go 1 inch higher because you can, yeah? Nice work, yogis. Short time for 8, 7, 6, 5, you hold it high, in 4, 3, hold it high, in 2, and 1, you hold it high, hold just 8, 7, 6, you can, 5, you will, just 4, 3, lift and lower, in 2, and 1, basic lifts, you lift, then lower, lift, lower, exhale, inhale, hang tough, use your breath, come back to your strength, lift and lower, for 8, 7, 6, 5, short time, just 4, 3, pulse it high, in 2, and 1, you pulse it high, pulse, pulse, super, super tiny, up an inch, down an inch, yes you can, for 8, 7, 6, stick with it, 5, you're strong, just 4, 3, hold it high, in 2, and 1, you hold it high, hold just 8, 7, 6, 5, just 4, 3, release in 2, and 1, nice job. Option Supta Baddha Konasana, pull the heels of your soles in together, spread your knees wide. Option to pull your knees in towards your chest and rock from side to side. Option head to child's pose if that feels good to you. Just stretch out your glutes here, okay? We have one more song of work. It's gonna be core, and then you're on your way out. So if you have your knees in towards your chest, if you don't have them already, rather go ahead and pull them in. Place the arms on your back of your thighs, roll from side to side, and then front and back, all the way up to a seat. Grab a little sip of water, towel off. We're gonna start in boat pose, boat pose. Last song of work for boat pose. I want you to press into your sits bones, lean your spine back, but then lift your chest forward. You'll feel that activation in your belly. Option to lift your heels or leave them on your mat. Option to grab a weight, rush and twist, right, center, to left, center. Here we go, right, left, right, left. Exhale as you turn. If you can't feel this in your belly, sit back a little further. Your gaze follows your twist. Short time here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, pulse it right, in 2, and 1, pulse it right. You pulse, pulse, super, super tiny. Back an inch, forward an inch. Loosen your grip. For 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, switch sides, in 2, and 1, pulse left. You pulse, pulse. Short time here. Yes, you can. Awesome work, friends. For 8, 7, 6, 5, you have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, lay down, bring your weight with you. Full sit-ups with a weight. Here we go. You lift, 2, 3, 4, lower, 2, 3, 4, lift, 2, 3, 4, lower, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze your glutes, allow your core to carry all the work right here, okay? So it feels like your whole body is moving. In reality, your core is literally pulling everything along with it. Isolate your muscles. Press down through your sits bones. For 8, 7, 6, 5, short time. Just pull it. 3, legs up the wall. Just 2. Last 1. Lower all the way down. Ditch your weight. Lift your legs up on the walls. Feet as if they're stamped up. Then reach your opposite pinky toe. Cherry pickers. Lift, lift as high as you can. Lift your shoulder blades up. Side to side. Opposite pinky toe. Home stretch, friends. For 8, 7, 6, 5, reverse crunches. In 4, 3, last move. In 2, and 1, reverse crunches. You lift, lower, lift, lower. Exhale, inhale, home stretch. For 8, 7, 6, this is it. 5, for 4, 3, long body stretch. In 2, and 1, lay down. Long body stretch. You made it. Let your legs go long. Rest your arms at your side. You made it. All right, friends, I know it can be really tempting in these virtual classes to just check out at stretching. But know that stretching is the best way that you can honor your body for all the strength that I just gave you in the last 6 minutes. So I invite you to stick around. We're gonna have an awesome shavasana here at the end. So here on your spine, we're gonna stretch out your glutes. We did a lot of glutes today. So please drink lots and lots of water when you're done with class. If you drink a whole bottle already, please have another one. Okay, keep your muscles hydrated, especially your big muscles like your glutes and your core. So cross your right thigh over your left, and then pull your knees in towards your belly. Grab for your ankles, and then pull your heels in towards your sides. There it is. Use your thighs together. Option start to close your eyes. It's time for you to restore your body. Feel the stretch in your outer glutes, your hips. Breathe in. Breathe out. Unravel your legs, and then gently allow your knees rather, to head to the left side of your seat. So supine spinal twist, modified supine spinal twist. Press your right shoulder blade down, gaze up or over your right shoulder. Option to start to close your eyes. Allow this to ring out your spine. All the toxins you've been carrying for your day throughout practice. Breathe in. Breathe out. Pull your knees back to center and then switch out. So press your left thigh over your right. Pull your ankles in nice and tight. Squeeze your thighs together. Whatever your comfort level is, know that you don't want to stretch too much. But just breathe. Feel that sweet spot. Breathe in. Breathe out. Unravel your legs. Gently drop your knees to the right side of your space. Stack your hips. Press your left shoulder blade down. Gaze up or over your left shoulder to continue to stretch. And just allow this to naturally come. You want to close your eyes. Yogis, breathe in. Breathe out. Draw your knees in towards your chest, and then take a happy baby. Last stretch of class or anything else you might need. So draw your knees towards the outer edges of your ribs. Stamp your feet on the same. Option to grab for the inner edges of your foot to your toes, maybe your thighs or your calves. Just, if you want to sway from side to side, you're welcome to do that. If you want to take anything else, legs up the wall, the Konasana, Falcon Bridge, feel free to take whatever last stretch that you need before we head into Shavasana. Yogis, bring your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Place your forehead on your knees and take the biggest inhale you've taken your entire practice. Inhale, fill up. Fill up. Open mouth, exhale, final shavasana. Allow your legs to go long. Take up space in the four corners of your mat. Roll your shoulder blades down, open up your palms. Close your eyes. Pull your tongue away from the roof of your mouth. So that you have nowhere to be, you have nothing to do. Allow your mat to catch you and just know that you are safe. I will come get you when it's time. Until then, shavasana. As you soak in these last few moments of shavasana, I invite you, without judgment, to just reflect on the last 60 minutes of your day. What is something little you added to your practice? Something that made you feel stronger, more compassionate, a little kinder. My favorite thing about yoga is that everything that we do on the four corners of this mat is just practice. Right? It's a place to try things new, to decide something doesn't serve you. So that you can serve yourself and others outside of this space. You are ready to continue on with your Tuesday, start to reawaken your body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Your chin from one shoulder to the next. Take a big, strong inhale. Reach your arms above you for a long body stretch. Exhale, roll to your right or left side, fetal pose. Fetal asana. I also love fetal asana because it reinforces the idea of being reborn. Letting go of those things that don't serve you and taking things with you that you need. Friends, when you are ready, press up onto a seat facing me wherever I am. Keep your eyes closed, bring your hands to heart center, press your thumbs in tight. Yogis, thank you for showing up today to your mat to practice, to get a little stronger, kinder, and more compassionate. I'm grateful for you and your practice. Please bring your thumbs to your third eye center, the space between your two eyebrows. The light the student, the teacher in me loves, honors, and sees. The light the student, the teacher in each and every one of you. We bow forward to seal in your practice. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you for being here. I'll see you next week and have a great rest of your week. Thanks, Mary. Take care. See you next time.